Welcome back to Alpine Garage Sports, folks. My name is Chris. We are in the garage today, and we are talking about a huge recruit from the 2025 class that essentially came out today and said that they're highly considering Colorado as their school of choice. This is brought to us today by Steve Wilfong of 247 Sports. I'll post the article down below. Please go check that out. And we'll be showing you some of the highlights of this prospect as well, and I'll put those highlights down below as well. So who are we talking about now? We are talking about Bryce Underwood, who is the #1 recruit for quarterback in the 2025 class. He's out of Belleville, Michigan, and he is 6'3.5", 205 pounds. And this is as a junior in high school. So he basically just started his junior in high school. So this guy, once he fills out in high schools, could be 6'6", 230, 6'5", 230, something like that. Just a phenomenal specimen for quarterback. And then you look at it even further, and his stats back up his stature. In the first 2 years of high school, so freshman and sophomore year in high school, he took his high school to the state championship. Not only that, but he threw for almost 3,000 yards both years. Okay, this is freshman, sophomore. We're not talking about junior, senior. We're talking about freshman, sophomore. And he had over 600 yards rushing last year. He scored over 40 touchdowns both years. 45 one year, 47 the next year. I mean, just an awesome athlete. When they talk about his breakdown of his ball skills, they're saying that he has a good long ball with a soft touch. So it's really easy for a wide receiver to grab that ball. Who does that sound like? That sounds a little bit like Shedeur Sanders to me. So it sounds like he is very much a very similar quarterback to the way that Shedeur operates his offense, which would make him a great match for Colorado, obviously. Now, why? I don't talk about 2025 recruits very often because it's so far out and there's so many flips and there's just so much drama involved with recruiting that far out. Why would I go past 24 and talk about 25? Well, this is the reason why. First of all, we've never talked about this in Colorado that I've ever talked about it. But in general, you don't talk about the #1 recruit at quarterback coming to your school because there's only one. The only universities that can really talk about that are Texas, Georgia, Alabama. But now we're talking about Colorado is in that fold. And it's not just that Colorado is in that fold because Bryce has been offered by literally every P5 school in existence. He has offers from Georgia. He has offers from Alabama. He has offers from Texas. He has offers from Ohio State. And he also has an offer from the University of Colorado. Back in January, we offered him. Because why wouldn't you offer him, right? 247 Sports published this article that says that they went to his parents and said, obviously he is considering primarily LSU and Michigan. And parents said, whoa, hang on a second. No, that's not necessarily the case. We're actually visiting Colorado for the USC game. Wow. So at that point, we already know this TCU win we knew was going to have a whole lot of clout with recruits because a lot of recruits are probably wait and see what happens with Colorado. And now that we beat the number 17 team, we did it in the fashion that we did it in, and our quarterback and the rest of our skill players just absolutely annihilated records. Obviously, these skill recruits are going, wait, hang on a second. This is the kind of school I want to be at because the stars shine bright in Colorado. Now, that said, by the time we get to USC, we could be and probably will be undefeated, going against what could be a top 4 ranked USC team at the time. I mean, we could be ranked in the top 15, theoretically speaking. I think that's absolutely a possibility by then. And then you have him coming in, and I will tell you if you think Boulder is beautiful now, and you thought Boulder was beautiful in the spring, wait until you see Boulder in the fall. Boulder in the fall with the changing leaves and the cool air. And the grass is still green because we have cool weather grasses here. So our grass doesn't die off like it does everywhere else in the country when you get into late September and October. You look behind the stadium and you have just barely a little snow cap on the mountains way in the back. Just kind of set things off. It's not really cold in Boulder. In fact, it can be pretty warm. But that high country starts to show that fall there, and the leaves are changing up in the mountains. You jump in a car and a short 15-minute ride, and all of a sudden you're in changing leaves. And I mean, guys, I can't explain it to you. Fall in Colorado is unlike any other state in the country. And you add the beauty of the campus. You add the coaching staff that we have. We have Coach Prime and the rest of the coaches. You have the players who by that time are going to be national television college football heroes. And he'll be meeting those college football heroes in Colorado and seeing what he's seen on all of the videos that have been pouring out, including mine, maybe, who knows. But all of those things will culminate in a perfect storm to bring Bryce Underwood to Colorado. I'm going to say that right now. Some of the things that you read about him, his maturity is off the charts for a junior in high school. And you're considering the fact that Shedeur, who I believe will stay next year as well. So I think he's going to be here for 2 years. I think he's going to show out this year. Next year he's going to stay because I think we could run for a national championship last year. Plus you have the expansion of the playoffs. And for sure you want to be here for that, right? And then he's going to go to the NFL in 2025 for that draft. Boom, here comes Bryce Underwood in here. And I know we have a lot of other quarterbacks in our quarterback room that are really, really good. But no team is just sitting back and not taking the number one player in the country at a position. They're just not going to do it. Colorado's going to take Bryce Young. He's going to offer Bryce Young. Bryce Young is going to come home to Colorado, and he's going to take us to continual playoff berths after Shedeur gets us started. I could go on and on, guys. This seems like a perfect fit to me for the University of Colorado, and I'll be hoping to see you there at the game, Bryce. Good luck to you on your recruiting trips, especially the one here in Colorado. There is no place like Boulder, Colorado, and the University of Colorado. There is just nothing like it. That is a wrap from Alpine Garage Sports. I hope you guys stick around with me. Please subscribe. Please like this video, and we will see you in the next video. And if you haven't already heard, we here.